Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I welcome you guys to the start of a brand new Civilization 5 playthrough. This time around, I'm going to be playing as Dido of the Carthaginian Empire. Yes, I'm finally doing it. I'm playing as my arch-nemesis. A little bit of backstory for those of you who are maybe new to my Civilization 5 Let's Plays. Dido is the leader which have defeated me the most times combined in my previous games. I do believe I've lost 3 games to, I can't call her Dido. I have to say Dido. I know it's pronounced Dido, but I've always called her Dido. I have to actually to concentrate to say Dido. Yeah, Dido. I do believe I've lost 3 games to Dido, and she has a tendency to pop up in a lot of my games. So this time around, I'm actually going to play as Dido. So a lot of people have requested this, and here it is. And I'm also playing on the island map, or Archipelago, or what the fuck you call it. I can't pronounce it properly. Archipelago. I have no idea. But at any rate, a map with a lot of ocean. And that's going to be nice because, of course, the Carthaginians are a naval civilization. So yeah. Let us get into details and talk exactly about what makes the civilization good. It's a good civilization, I guess. It's not the best, but it certainly is decent. So their civilization bonus is called Poetic Heritage. All coastal cities get a free harbor. This is insane. This is really good. And you also get the harbor before you actually have the tech for it. You start with it. Which means, of course, that you can get a lot of really good trade routes right off the get-go. And you get some increased, I do believe you get increased gold from sea resources as well. Or was that the seaport? I can't remember. But anyway, free harbor is insane. Their units may cross mountains after the first general is earned, but they take 50 hit points of damage if they end their turn on a mountain. This is situational at best. I've only really seen it used once to great effect, and that was during my game as Babylon, where I played against Dido, and she declared war on me. And I had this city behind the mountain range, and I thought I was safe, and then suddenly Dido sends a pack of lancers right over the mountains and starts pillaging and harassing the city, and I was like, wow, okay, right, I completely forgot she could actually cross the mountains. This can be decent if you have scouts. Scouts can, of course, cross mountains without necessarily having to end their movement in them, which allows them to explore areas you normally wouldn't be able to reach unless you sign an open borders treaty. So there is some use to this ability, but in most cases it is very situational and not very often used. Ending your turn in a mountain is almost never good, unless there's something really, really good on the other side. And yes, this will kill units. It's similar to a citadel damage. It can wipe you out if you're below 50 hit points. So, the Carthaginians have 2 unique units. The first one is the African Forest Elephants. It is a horseman replacement that has 2 additional combat strength compared to the horseman's 12. And it also has 2 unique promotions. The first one is the ability to generate great generals quicker. I do believe they generate great generals twice as quick as other units. And they have the same ability the Maui warriors of the Polynesians have, the 10% reduction in strength for all enemy units within 2 tiles. So this does not stack, naturally, that would be overpowered, but still, if you just keep them 2 tiles near enemy units, they will debuff their strength by 10%, which is kind of like a reverse Great General. It's kind of nice, actually. However, they do lose this promotion, this promotion when they get upgraded to knights. However, they do keep their ability to generate great general points, so they will keep that with them all the way up to cavalry. It should be noted that normal horsemen on standard speed, and I am playing on standard speed, cost 75 hammers, whereas a African Forest Elephant cost 100. So they are about 25% more expensive to build. So that should be taken into consideration. Then they have I have no idea how the fuck you pronounce this. The Carthaginian have so many things which are difficult to pronounce. Quinquerim? Quinquerim? I have no idea. I'm just gonna call them super triremes, yeah. So that's exactly what this is, really. It's a trireme which has 3 more combat strength, which is actually kind of bad, because triremes are, for the most part, only used for exploration. That's really what they do. I do believe at some point the Carthaginians had a trireme that had a ranged attack, but I think they nerfed this because they realized it was way too overpowered. So yeah, it's just a buffed up trireme, really, and when you promote them, what is it, caravels, they don't get any special promotions with them at all, so they're actually kind of bad. But hey, I guess they help a little bit against barbarians, or if you have like a super early war to wage or anything like that. Anyway, let's jump into this game and let us take a look at our starting location, which by the looks of things looks to be pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. We have a mountain, we have a river, we have fish, we have incense, we have silver, we have 3 sources of wheats. So this will... oh, and we have sheep. This will be a really good city, actually. I'm going to start off with a scout. Also, I am probably going to be... you can't open up exploration. You need to be in the medieval era. But I am definitely going exploration, because I can pretty much tell that all of my cities will be coastal cities. Especially on a map such as this. And I will rush for Stonehenge, since I am playing on Immortal. That is definitely possible to get. And with Stonehenge, I plan to get a religion, which will serve me very nicely. Maybe I'll go for God of the Sea as a pantheon, so I'll get extra production on my fishing boats. It looks like I'm on the southern end of an island. I hope there's more mountains here. That way I can get more observatories. But I will get an observatory in my capital, which is really good. Mountains are usually pretty bad tiles, since they can't be worked, but to have one mountain next to your capital is really good. I wish these 2 mountain tiles weren't here, but sadly, nothing I can do about that. So we're gonna open up a monument. We have scouts, we have warriors. And let's see if we're alone on this island, because this is an island. I am playing on Archipelago. So I know that there's going to be many islands. And most of the time you do share the island with someone. So let's see who that certain someone is. Nice. There's a city-state here. And I just found Natural Wonder, which will be snatched by Kuala Lumpur, so I won't even bother trying to go for that. That is Uluru, the same wonder I had last game. That is quite nice, actually. Oh, hello, potential expansion. How are you today? Look at this. We have a mountain, we have wheats, we have incense, we have desert for a solo plant, potential Petra city maybe? And we... oh my god, this is too good to be true. Look at this fucking city right here. Floodplains, wheat. Oh, if only this mountain was like 1 tile further to the south, we would have an observatory river expansion. That would be insane. But we have! Yeah, I see exactly where I'm going to expand. I'm pretty sure you guys see it as well. Oh, it's Harun al-Rashid. We have the Arabs on our island. Not the worst neighbor we could have had. Harun al-Rashid is a pretty peaceful guy. That is until he gets his camel archers. Then he goes ballistics. Ballistics, actually. Ballistic. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm expanding here. River, mountain, 2 sources of wheats, bison, fish. This is a really good expansion, actually. So good, I am almost tempted to build a settler right away. It will take me... no, I need my pantheon, actually. Wow, Carthage is not growing very quickly, is it? Huh. Yeah, I don't have many tiles with food to work at all. Hopefully, one of the city-states will spawn a worker that I can steal. But yeah, I am expanding here. No-brainer. I'll get... if I expand on this desert tile directly under the mountain, I'll get 1, 2, 3. I'll get incense, 2 copies of incense, 2 copies of wheat, bison, and fish, and observatory, and water wheel. It's pretty fucking good. I actually want to make sure Harun al-Rashid does not expand towards me, so I'm going to be keeping these spearmen right here. And I'm going to be blocking any settlers he sends this way. And let's face it, I'm gonna go after Mecca. I'm gonna go after Mecca with quinqueremes, or what the fuck you call them, super triremes, and African forest elephants. And I'm gonna be trying to take Mecca early, because if I can grab a capital early, then this game will be that much easier. It's a pretty big deal to grab a capital. Alright, so I am gonna open on Tradition, because Tradition is the best opener. I regret not going Honor in my China game, but this time around I have no reason to go Honor. But yeah, I am definitely gonna be blocking his settler. I'm pretty sure this is a rather small island. I think this is as far as it goes. I can actually completely blockade his settlers from going through here. I can prevent him from expanding, and this does not give you a negative modifier with the computer, by the way. they won't recognize it as actually bullying. They'll just try to go around. Of course, once he gets his hands on sailing, then I'm actually gonna go for a worker, and then I'm gonna expand on 3. Actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do at all. I'm gonna build Stonehenge. Yeah, I'm getting myself Stonehenge. I'm gonna steal a worker. I can put some turns of production into a worker, though. That's fine. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be blockading him. He wants to buy embassy. I'm not interested in that. I need to make sure he does not send a settler through here, because he's probably gonna grab my expansion, and I want this island all to myself. So as you can see right here, we start with a harbor. Harbor actually does not give any bonuses to sea resources in Brave New World, but they do give insane trading bonuses, which is quite nice. Alright, I'm gonna go aristocracy and oligarchy. Oligarchy. Some people have been trying to tell me how to pronounce this, and they're pretty frustrated with me. But hey, that's how I roll, yo. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff, okay? It's difficult to pronounce all these harsh words. Alright, I'm gonna be fortifying my scout up here. Could try to steal a worker, naturally, if I wanted to. Alright, Stonehenge in 21 turns. That's not so bad. I dare say that's pretty decent. So we need to think about what we want to go for right here. We definitely want the ability to chop forest. We want animal husbandry. And we want mining. So let's go for that then. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We also need writing eventually. I hope I can grab Stonehenge. Is Harun al-Rashid building Stonehenge? Doesn't look like that's the case. So I can try to scout a little bit here, but I won't see much. But yeah, I'm just going to completely blockade him. And until he gets sailing, there's not a damn thing he can do about it, because he can't cross through these spearmen. The only unit he can do that with is scouts. So I'm just going to be fortifying up here and have fun. That's actually kind of hilarious, actually. This is a really defensible location, actually. It would be impossible to take him. Hey, I have the most gold. Wonderful. It would be impossible to take him in a straight out engagement, but I'm actually using this location against him, which is kind of hilarious. Well, I hope we're going to get our hands on Stonehenge. I really do. And I'm actually considering... Do we want God of the Sea? There's not that much fish here, actually. Oh, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me. On turn 27? That's just a cruel joke right there. What the hell? That is ridiculous. Oh, these barbarians are totally sacking that caravan, by the way. What? No? Jesus Christ, that's insane. That's the earliest Stonehenge I have ever seen in my life. That is stupid. That is absolute stupidity. Turn 27 Stonehenge on standard speed. You gotta have so... the only thing I can think of is that one of the AIs stepped on... They stepped on a ruin and they learned... calendar. And when they learned calendar, they immediately started building Stonehenge with Immortal production bonuses, and that's how they probably did it. An archer is actually shooting on my scout, but all that's gonna give me is more experience. I get 1 experience every time I'm shot at, so 4 more volleys, and I get +1 side on my scouts. Alright, let's... I actually want Carthage to grow a little bit. I'm gonna work on the wheats. And we are going to be expanding now, so we want to be on production. We actually have no escort for our... We could build another scout or a warrior. But I think I'd want an archer. I'm actually going to research archery once I'm done with mining. And looky here. Scout has +1 vision. I actually don't want the scout to be killed, though. But it won't. Please, give me another promotion. I'll take it. Oh, nice. Barbarian or city-state quests. That's always nice. These guys are healing up, right? Yeah, they are. Harun al-Rashid will wipe out those archers sooner or later anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I am definitely taking this expansion immediately. And if I just take like 8 more shots, I should get another promotion. Talk about milking experience. But I might actually die here, so I'm gonna do this just to be safe. I don't want these scouts to die. They're actually kind of important to me. Ooh, hello. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to back off and work on a plantation until I can get my archers out. I don't want to purchase a warrior. How the hell did he get past me? He must have sailing already. He probably has. And remember what I said in one of my other videos. Archers, or at least barbarian archers, or any barbarian unit for that matter, cannot move and fire in the same turn. So you can always be sure that if you're not within an archer's line of fire at the start of a turn, it won't shoot you. Which is quite nice. Again, we're being a total dick to Arabia here. I love it. Alright. Don't want to move into the range of that archer, because I know it's going to take my worker, and I have no way of taking it back right now. No, Harun al-Rashid, I do not want to buy your embassy. I should probably do something with this worker instead of just idling about. I'm going to go work on the incense, actually. At least that's a save. I should work on this wheat instead, unless there's a barbarian encampment around here. It's much safer. Yeah, might as well go for the extra happiness. Oh, here comes the archers. So I need to think about potential expansions. I know I'm going to take this one for sure. I need to get these tiles before the city-state swallows them up. And then I'm going to take Mecca. That's going to be one of my 3 cities. And this also looks like a decent city up here, actually. Look at this. There's a lot of resources up here. Alright, let's go for an archer. And let's go for writing. We definitely need to get ourselves a library. But now we have an escort for a settler. Yeah, I think with Mecca, these cities will probably, like, one here, and then we can have Mecca as our 4th city. Or we can go with 5. There's actually nothing wrong with that. Alright. Let's go take this expansion before it's too late, and let us get ourselves a... I actually want another archer, and I find it a little bit worrying that... Okay, now Carthage will grow. Yeah, I actually want another archer, so I can clear out some encampments. I want 1 archer at home anyway, and I want another archer over here to protect my workers. It looks like the path is for the most... part clear. Would be nice to get a pantheon, but without Stonehenge, I probably will not get a religion. Oh crap, a hand axe. Go away, hand axe. Nobody likes you. Seriously, nobody likes hand axes. Hand axes are like that douchebag in your class that always was a big dick to everyone. Like, oh, hello, brother hand axe. Then he throws axes at you. That's the hand axe, basically, summarized. Alright, I'm gonna get this expansion now. So now I need to think about, I probably will not get a religion. At least, I don't think we should count on it. So maybe, I'm not sure if Harun al-Rashid will. He probably will, to be quite honest. So do I go for a pantheon that's good in the long run? Or do I go for a pantheon that's good right away, such as God King? Oh, God King has actually been snatched. And this time around, I will not pick the wrong pantheon, because I did that in the last game, and I did see the video, and I was very ashamed. Let us see. We do have like 3 plantations, so we could go for oral tradition. I like that pantheon. Or we could go for 1 culture and 1 faith from each wine and incense. That's, you know, if I pick that, I might just get a religion, because I'll get 3 extra faith. Yeah, we have 3 incense and even more over here. I think that's what we'll do, actually. Goddess of festivals. So now these tiles, without even improving them, are worth much more. And then we need to get some more food for Carthage, actually. And these ships will, of course, be very annoying. We want to get our super trireme out so we can deal with these barbarian ships. One of the downsides with sea trade routes in the early game is that it's very hard to know where the barbarians are coming from. Because they could be everywhere, literally. Alright, legalism. Alright, now we're gonna get ourselves another archer. That's great. I don't think there's that many barbarian encampments on this island, but at least we'll get some influence with Kuala Lumpur, which is quite nice. The world's most progressive people. I am apparently one of them. Ah, fuck. I'm a handbag. I brought a handbag, hope you don't mind. Fuck off. Alright, we definitely want a granary. And we're actually starting to run a little bit low on gold. Okay, this is the expand... Yeah, this is the tile I want. It will also have a solar plant in the late game. That's how good it is. And I really, really want these 2 tiles. So before the city-state snatches them. But I'm not going to get them, sadly. So I'm instead going to go for a shrine. And I'm really going to try to get that religion. If I could get that religion, that'd be really good. So this hand axe won't be able to attack my archers, because barbarians cannot move and attack. As you can see right there, it didn't do it, because it can't. And I really gotta make sure that I don't lose that barbarian encampment to those archers. That would be very embarrassing, actually. And I think I can perhaps steal a worker from Sidon? Or Sidon? Sidon? How the fuck do you know? This is like the game of Mangs not being able to pronounce things correctly, isn't it? Alright. Let's get rid of these guys before we send the archers back to their respective cities. I really want this city up here, actually. I mean, just look at it. Isn't that one of the prettiest cities you've ever seen? I mean, Harun al-Rashid will grab it for sure, if I don't. So... we should definitely go for that. Alright. Barbarian encampment cleared. And we actually got... oh my god. Now we can't steal a worker. They want me to demand tribute. They both want me to demand tribute from the other guy. That's kind of hilarious, actually. It's like a city-state rivalry going on here. Loving it. That's really cool, actually. Alright, let's reveal iron, actually. That's something that that is kind of neat to do early on. But now, since I'm friends with both of these guys, I don't want to steal workers. Fine. We can get an embassy with each other. I guess that's fine. But yeah, I wonder if the island keeps on going north. I feel a little bit sorry for Harun al-Rashid. I'm being a right dick. Nope, I just have my soldiers here, you know. No, you can't pass, by the way. Fuck off. I mean, if this was a human player, he'd declare war on me right away. But the AI doesn't recognize that as a dick move. It's like, oh, how nice of you to protect my borders against barbarians. Would you want a declaration of friendship? Good guy Arabia. Or good guy Harun al-Rashid, I should rather say. Alright. We'll get our shrine in 15 turns. We're not working the incense just yet because we don't have enough citizens, but the granary should change that. Not to mention, once we improve all of these wheat tiles right here, that should be a lot of food for Carthage. Sadly, only 1 fish tile. That is a bummer, if I may say so myself, but all the other resources around here makes it worth it, so it's fine. I am actually not too sad about that. But we need Carthage to grow, and we need it to grow quickly. Right, these cities should be safe from barbarians for the time being. God of the Open Sky, +1 culture from pastures. That is so good to get if you play as the Huns, because then your pastures will be worth so much. And especially considering Attila has a tendency to start with a lot of horses next to him. Alright, we need a library, but I think I am actually gonna take this city up here before Harun al-Rashid does, because he's gonna go for it. He's building catapults. That's hilarious. I wonder if he ever will be able to declare war on me, because the AI wants to move its units close to your borders before going to war, but he can't. Well, he can once he gets sailing, but the AI doesn't like to embark unless it has to. Which is actually kind of hilarious. But I plan to take him anyway, so it's only really a matter of time. Alright, now we're actually working the incense tile, so we're getting some extra faith. There's still 4 more religions that can be founded. And I will, at most, get... Oh, fuck. On this map? Oh, this is not good. England on a coastal map. And so close. Hello, ship of the line. So, England. They're decently aggressive and pretty treacherous. They will backstab you through declaration of friendship if they need to. And somewhat aggressive. They also like trade. What's scary about England is their longbowmen and their ships of the line. Ships of the line are basically frigates on crack. If you try to do naval warfare against England when they got ships of the line, you will lose. Because not only do they got 2 extra movement from England's civilization bonus, they also have ridiculous combat strength. I think, like, I'm actually going to go check out the ships of the line because they're one of the best units in the game. And I know I say that about every unit, but I really mean it this time. They have a ranged combat strength of 35. They have 30 melee strength. They have 7 movements. I'm not sure if that's actually included with England's bonus or if that's their base movements. I think it's not included because you can get ships of the line from a city-states. So they have 35 combat strength compared to the frigates. Where's the frigates? Where is the frigates? Frigates. Normal frigates have 28s. So that is insane. They have 5 more melee strength and they have 7 more ranged combat strength and 2 extra movements. Like, it's impossible to fight against ships of the line in, like, straight up naval combats. We're gonna go for sailing. They're just that ridiculous. I just watched Marbasir beat a DD game as England, and he just decimated his opponents with ships of the line and longbowmen. Longbowmen by default are just hack because they're crossbowmen that can fire 3 tiles, which can then be upgraded to fucking Gatling guns with 2 range. I mean, you thought Chukonus were OP. You ain't seen nothing yet. And I just got a spearman from a city-state. Well, that's just wonderful. I was just thinking, oh, whoever shall I escort my settlers with? Now I know. And I'm gonna scout ahead and see if there's any barbarian encampments up this way. So, to clear the path for my settler. That's gonna be a very quick 3rd city, I imagine. So yeah, this game is gonna be very interesting, especially with England in the mix. At least it will be a nice trading partner, but oh, hello. Well, there goes that dream. I can still... No, I need to crush his city. Ah, well, fuck that. Alright, I think this is a good time to make a cut. When we come back, I will ponder about whether I should initiate a very early war against Harun al-Rashid. The amazing thing about the African elephants, which I didn't mention, is that they require no horses, which means that I can build a shit ton of them. And I think I will, because they're really fucking good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please consider leaving it a like and a comment if you enjoyed it. It really helps out the channel a lot. And as always, my name is Mangs, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.